What is up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the royal drama. First, and I normally don't do this, but I want to address a comment and and then I'm going to get into my commentary. I recently did some commentary about Meghan Markle and the allegations about her bullying the staff. So someone commented and said, "You're a liar. Stop perpetrating the propaganda. Let this woman live her life. Talk about the current working royals. You don't like her, then stop talking about her." I addressed the person in the comment section, but I just honestly, I thought it was funny because it's like, how is what I'm doing stopping her from living her life? Obviously, she's living it and living it well, to my knowledge, to what I can see. I am so, it's just so humorous to me when someone gives commentary about someone that someone may adore and like or be a fan of or whatever it is. And if someone comes out to give commentary about this person or these people that these people are so enamored with, and you don't like what that person has to say, if you don't like them, then stop talking about them. You're a liar. First of all, F you. Seriously, because I'm sharing stories that are in well-known, reputable publications, okay? I'm not going to the Inquirer or Star Magazine or whatever or anything like that to share stuff from some grocery aisle newsstand publication. And the truth of the matter is, Meghan Markle is not a likable person, but there are people that really like her and adore her, and that's fine. I haven't seen it for her from a number of things that I saw in the very beginning, but I started doing commentary not just about the royals, but mainly about her because it was just something I see that I particularly didn't care for. And I felt like, and it had nothing to do with her ethnicity. I'm an African-American woman. And to my knowledge, she's never lived her life that way. And I have a problem with anyone, not just someone who has gotten the privilege of becoming someone to be able to marry into the royal family. Because it's always such an easy and lazy, not even easy, it's a lazy read for someone to say, oh, you're just jealous of this person. Trust and believe, she has nothing I want and nothing that she has I am jealous of. I don't want her husband, just like the woman who was just going to take a picture with Harry. She didn't want that man. She was just trying to take a picture with Harry because he is a well-known figure. And Meghan's like, well, would you like to stand next to me? Well, if the woman wanted to stand next to her, she would have done that in the first place. But that was her passive-aggressive way of saying, I don't want this woman standing next to my man. So if you want to be in a picture with him at all, it's either stand next to me or you stand nowhere. It's that's just one example. There's so many examples of it, but the main thing I don't care for when it comes to Meghan is I felt like and still feel like she used the race card. And I don't like anyone that does that. I know that there's sometimes when people say, oh, you're just using a race card when it is an actual valid situation, because there definitely is racism in the world. There are racist people in the world, and there definitely is systemic racism. I will never deny that. But when people try to use it in situations that really don't apply, that's when I call BS, and that's what I call you playing the race card. And as a woman that we have documented proof of that has never lived her life as an African-American woman, which she really isn't, she's biracial. Her dad is Caucasian and her mom is African-American. That does not make her African-American. It makes her biracial. But I actually don't have an issue with anyone that is biracial that chooses to live their life more on one side than another. There are so many different examples that we can give of people like Halle Berry. She's biracial, but she lives her life more as an African American woman. Tracee Ellis Ross, she's African American and Jewish. Her dad is Jewish. Her mom is African American, Diana Ross. We're very well, versed to who she is. But Tracee Ellis Ross, she lives her life more as an African American woman. That's her choice to do so, and that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. Claudia Jordan, she is a, personality. She's been on reality TV. She does TGIF on Fox Soul. She does movies on Tubi. She's done Deal or No Deal, not Wheel of Fortune, Price is Right. She is biracial, but she chooses to live her life more as an African American woman. I don't have a problem with that. Meghan has not done that. She's lived her life more as a Caucasian woman, even though she's pretty much disowned her Caucasian side of the family. And the only people we really see her in terms of with her family is her mom. And to me, I just find that strange. I'm not saying that everyone has a big doting family. Not everyone has a big family, and not everyone has a family that is doting. So I don't have issues with, if she doesn't have a big family, there's a problem. Of course, I don't have a problem with that. But I question, you got married, you had this big wedding, and all of these people that were invited were, for the most part, celebrities. And as we have seen her over time, it has all been about well-known people, social climbing, celebrities, celebrity friends, my friend Mariah Carey, my friend Serena Williams, my friend Beyonce. I felt, I didn't watch the docuseries, but I saw clips of it, and I felt it was very disgusting and very in poor taste for her to share and read out loud a text message that she received from Beyonce, because that is personal information. But again, she did it because she was just trying to prove this point. Hey, y'all, Beyonce is my friend, and listen to what she said to encourage me. It's just bullcrap. I don't buy it. So I have the right to share my opinions about her, and if I don't care for her ways, I can talk about that. I'll do whatever I want to do on my platform, because this is my hobby. This is my time when I get the time to do it, and I will never allow anyone to come on my platform, get into my comment section, and tell me what I need to be talking about. I had someone before make a asshole-ish comment to say, girl, stick to reality TV and stop talking about the royals if you don't know nothing about them. I'll talk about whoever I want to. I'll talk about Jesus Christ if I want to share some information that I have about him on my channel. If I want to give you all scriptures, I will do that. I can do whatever I want to do on my channel. I am being beautifully honest about what I see. So if I want to talk about politics, if I want to talk about the royals, if I want to talk about reality personalities, if I want to talk about religion, if I want to talk about whatever is in the news, I am going to discuss it. And whoever cares to listen to it, I appreciate you. And if you don't like what I have to say, there's the door. Bye-bye. But I actually appreciate the people who responded to that person's comment to say she was bullying the staff. It is a fact, even in Spare. Harry said that staff were slumped across the desk crying, but Harry blames the staff for not accepting, quote, criticism. And another person says these are not lies. She threatened to sue the Times right up until publication when she backed down. She can't because there will be phone records, emails, witnesses, and maybe even video evidence. And she's lost many staff since returning to the U.S. She estranged herself from both sides of her family, and Harry became estranged from his since meeting her. Many people who worked with her have gone on record to speak about her behavior. So listen, I'm sharing what other people are saying, and you're meaning to tell me that everybody is lying? Everyone is lying on her. Okay, whatever. So again, this is my platform. I will share and say whatever I feel like saying. And if you disagree, you can agree, you can disagree, but just do it respectfully. But if you think I'm going to stop talking about something that I feel like talking about, then you have another thing coming. So I'm going to play a little quick clip from a video commentary that I did actually in January of 2020. And I'm going to put the full video link in the description box for you to check out. But I've been talking about this for years, okay? I may not be one of these platforms that talks about the royal family or even Meghan Markle every single day. And while I will admit there are some people that may be a little bit obsessive with it, that's their personal right to do so. As long as they're not sending DEATH threats or wishing harm, on her physically or even mentally or whatever, it's their personal right to do that. And it just is what it is. She's a public figure, and she's even much more of a public figure than she ever was before because of the life that she chose, that she actually wanted. But I want to play this clip because, again, this is from years ago. So I'm just continuing in what I was already doing. And this was commentary that I gave when I was, asking, was Wendy Williams right about Meghan? And I was just giving my views on Harry and Meghan. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm just going to start from this point. She was nowhere really in between unless you just didn't know anything about her. And yeah, she's gone through some stuff. And yeah, she's, been using and abusing alcohol and drugs. She's said it. So these are not allegations. These are things that she has admitted to. Yeah, she's gone through those things. But being someone that's used drugs and being someone that has abused alcohol does not mean that someone does not have discernment and they don't know of what they speak. And there's this old saying where they say, a drunk person will tell the truth. And I'm not saying she was drunk on the episodes of her show. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that I think that Wendy Williams may have been onto something. So let's listen to these clips of Wendy Williams talking about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle and that whole royal family drama. And then let's fast forward to where we are now.
Prince Harry is getting really close to getting engaged with this girl named Meghan Markle. And there's Meghan. Oh, yes, she's half black and half white. She's from Crenshaw. Okay. I don't know whether she graduated from Crenshaw High, but she's got a really good job on TV on a show that I had never watched, but they tape it in Toronto. So she's up there doing her show, and the prince is up there doing something philanthropic, and they meet, but she's got a boyfriend at the time. The boyfriend is a cook. Well, honey, bye, cook. I'm sorry, dude. You're nice and everything, but I could be a queen, so I must move on. All right, I'll tell you a bit about Meghan. Okay, Meghan, I don't know whether she has siblings, full siblings, but I know that she was once married. She's 35 and he's only 33. So in other words, the prince is marrying a black divorcee? Yes, we can! Okay, Meghan's family, you ready for the rest? Mom still lives in Crenshaw, and she teaches yoga. And Dad is a former cinematographer who now lives in Mexico. He declared bankruptcy in June. They are about to hood out the palace. Anyway, this young lady, though, is very philanthropic. She's also a part of the UN. She does a lot of charity work, which was probably their original connection. However, there's way too much drama with her, and this will not work out. It's not her. It's going to be the family. The family's going to mess it up. And Prince Charles, you keep your trap shut. You let your son date who he wants on account of how you treated Di.
All right, so I just wanted to play that clip. But again, I've been talking about this for years, and as more has come out and has been revealed and news stories and things like that, I'm talking about what is being reported, and I will continue to do so if I feel like it. So, in the words of Nene Leakes,
I said what I said.
So thanks so much for being here. Thanks for liking and subscribing. You can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And until next time, I'm Beth, just keeping it beautifully honest and wanted to keep it brief, beautiful. And now I'm going to say bye.